Who is with Vinny Fiorenza? There's a lot he doesn't know. There's a lot he wants to know. This is a podcast where he tries to learn from people who know things he doesn't. He'll be focusing on people from the worlds of business, entertainment, and the arts. His guests are people he finds fascinating and that he believes will bring value to others. Join him on the journey on finding out who is.
Detroit King tape actually came after I went to prison. Now you had the tape with the cassettes, the music, and then you mix it with the streets, the crime scene tape of the homicides.
Yeah.
So that's what it was too, because I beat a homicide as well. It was justifiable. Self-improvement is the movement. That's why you see Health and Hustle. Hey, it's a lifestyle, baby. You know what it is. Live and direct Detroit King tape, man, on here with Vinny. Tell him Vinny sent you. Let's get it.
We are here with the Detroit King tape. How you feeling?
Man, I'm great, man. Thanks for having me on,
All smiles.
Let's turn
always.
it up. All smiles. I mean, hey, I threw a beamer in here. I better smile. A beamer in this mouth.
A lot of legs, always. So I'm gonna take it with that name, Detroit King tape. You might be from Detroit.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm from Detroit. I'm from the heart of the city, East Side.
Nice.
I'm a OG from Detroit, man. Like,
tell us about that. What was it like growing up there? What's it mean to you too, especially being out here now?
Yeah, well, I'm in LA now, but Detroit King tape, like that name come from a lot of struggle, what I'm saying, pain, and experiences, just going through everything to build up, the character to who I am now.
Got you, cool.
Yeah.
Was growing up like with your family, friends, people in the neighborhood, was there any influence for you to get into the arts and entertainment space as a whole?
Well, I've always been creative. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been super creative. I wanted to be a mechanical engineer.
No way, yeah, shit.
Yeah, I wanted to be a mechanical engineer. That's what's so crazy. I would fucking steal bikes and strip them down. And I would have like 10 stolen bikes in the garage, and I would strip them down and mismatch the park. So if a person saw their bike, it'd be like, "Nah, this ain't your bike."
That's a story.
So that was coming up young, and like the older guys in my neighborhood, they were stealing cars and shit. So I learned how to steal a car the first time because my mother allowed like some of the older guys in the neighborhood that was hustling and doing shit to leave cars in the garage sometimes. They would pay her for that shit. And, like, I learned how to steal a car off of that.
Learn the trade.
I went in the garage and started playing with it. Like, oh shit, this is how you steal a car. So
that's something.
It was called tilting. So you would tear off a part of the steering wheel, and it was this. It's like a metal rod or bar that you pull back, and it starts the car.
They don't make the cars like
they don't
that
make them like that no more.
I was gonna say, bro,
I ain't tilled a Tesla, whatever. You can catch me tilled a Tesla.
That's great. Did you, with all these experiences, like, when did you start writing? Like, you're a rapper, you're everything, entrepreneur across the board. We call you the spiritual gangster, and you call yourself that too.
Appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's like a anointing type of name, you know what I'm saying? That's a church term. But it feels like when you reach a certain level, of intuitiveness in the streets.
Gotcha.
When you learn about shit and you can see shit, you go to, damn, we can cuss on here too, right?
Yeah,
okay,
go enough.
Right. Fuck, no.
We're going to do this like 20 times.
I'm just making sure, man, we got to keep it clean, you know what I'm saying?
Go for it, bro.
It's Vinny and Tape, baby. We represent, you know what I'm saying?
Detroit, New York City, bro.
Detroit and New York. I love New York too. But
yeah, when did you start writing, rapping? Like, tell us, like, when.
So I got a crazy story, right? So I was 9. I was in the 3rd grade. I went to Law Elementary. That was on the east side of Detroit, off of Art Drive. And so I was staying on Rogie. Well, this is a lot. I'm real descriptive. Sorry, I've been reading Donald Goins novels like crazy. So I'm descriptive as a motherfucker. So we get into that too. Yeah, we get into that too. But back to Detroit. So I'm listening to. So we had a DJ that came on every night at 11:30. His name was The Wizard, and he would cut up all of the hip hop shit. So Run DMC, all of that shit. He's cutting it up. He's mixing it up, and so that inspired me to be a rapper. So I was like, yo. I started trying to bust rhymes and fucking put words together. And my cousin Skeet, he's dead right now, rest in peace, Skeet. But he had a rap, and I stole his rap originally.
Wow, you couldn't stop stealing.
Listen, at that point, it was fucking. I was like, get rich or still trying. You know?
That's great.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but so I took his rap and I went to school and I battled this other kid that was rapping. This third grade. So I'm in we're on the playground. It's a big field, all of the kids, and this school bad as hell. And we in the middle of the fucking cipher, and I'm just rapping the rap, and you know what I mean? Like, and people went wild off of that. So when they went wild off of that, I started writing myself. I was like, yo, this shit is dope. I was like, I like the attention.
You got that adrenaline, you know?
Yeah, I got the adrenaline. I started rapping, but the crazy part about it is this right here. Like, I was rapping with a couple of my friends in the back of the house, and my mother came by the window, and she was listening as I was rapping. And she was like, after I was done, she was like, that don't sound bad if you cut out all that damn cussing. Again, I was like, fuck.
Back to it.
But this was at 9, you know what I mean? But so that's when I originally started. That's when I originally started rapping, yeah.
So did you have a different rap name as a 9-year-old? Did you have a rap name? Like what?
I came up with a rap name, and my rap name back then was RC. Rhyme Creator.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
That's like a boogie now, like his name's artist.
Yeah,
but like, you know.
yeah. That's what it was, Rhyme Creator.
Oh, sick.
So that was my name back then.
Nice. So when did you graduate to Detroit King Tape?
You know what? That's a long story right there, because Detroit King Tape actually came after I went to prison.
Got you.
So up until then, I had numerous names because we were robbing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, keep
stealing, hustling.
Change.
Like, we were doing all of this street shit. Like, and my names changed with the neighborhoods because we moved a lot.
Yeah.
My mother was moving, like,
but still, like,
we would move
near
down
Detroit,
every year, every
Detroit,
couple years. Yeah, in Detroit.
Got you. Yeah.
Yeah, and my stepfather, he was murdered. So my stepfather was murdered. They found him dead in the house. And once that happened, like, I saw my mother, she was devastated. And we just moved from different neighborhoods to different neighborhoods. So I was always meeting new friends. And I would pick up different traits every neighborhood I went to. And it was on. You know what I'm saying? From that point on.
So that was a lot. That was a lot real quick.
I picked up so many different names.
Well, so you were saying Tape came from prison or whatever? Could you say or after?
Yeah, Tape came from prison because I was still rapping as well. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't from Tape, but once the rap mixed with the street life, and like going to prison kind of certified me. Because I did my time, I stood up, you know, I was a stand-up guy, and I came back home. So now you had the tape with the cassettes, the music, and then you mix it with the streets, the crime scene tape of the homicides.
Yeah.
So that's what it was too, because I beat a homicide as well. it was justifiable.
Yeah, your story is like no other story that I've encountered.
Bro.
Yeah, and I'll get to some of that stuff in here today, but we're gonna need like 10 episodes with you.
Yeah, straight up, man. You know, anytime, man, get me up here. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna rock it. Tune in. We gonna turn this shit up, man. Before you know it, you gonna see Tape and Vinny hosting this motherfucker.
That is great. So you know, all these things happen to you, for you, with people around you. Tell me, when did you start recording your music, and who were some of the bigger people to first hear it? Like, you get your first, like, I don't know, time and the attention, with it.
Well, you know what? So I did 6 years in prison, and I went from a teenager, and then I came home, you know what I'm saying, in my mid-20s. And after that, when I came before I went in, let me say this right here. So, one of my closest friends is Street Lord Juan. The Street Lords was a huge group in Detroit, all independent. You know what I mean? So it was like they were a big label back then.
Gotcha.
And so they were like putting out like great music, great hits, and they had the streets. It was turned up. And so when I came home, my dude Juan, Street Lord Juan, he was a street lord. But before I went in, we were in the talks of creating a crew, a rap crew, group,
cool.
and putting something out. But unfortunately, I caught a possession case in Ohio, in Mansfield, Ohio, because we were traveling.
Different
with
state.
shit,
Oh, yeah, shit. All right.
Yeah, so I got snatched up at a young age. They gave me 7 years and 3 months. I did 6 years off of there. So when I came home, Juan was already rapping with a group. And so I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm a rap too. So when I first started rapping, that's how, you know, I really took off then. I really just took it serious and just, you know, put some money behind and start working.
When you started putting money behind it and started working, like, who are some of the connections and people you bumped into, like, at that time? Because I know you've worked with some pretty bigger brands at some point.
Yeah, absolutely. It was, let me see, like, Royce the 5'9", you know. When I say, like, the Street Lords was the guys, you know, that had the streets. They had the streets sold up. And then in Detroit, we always had the the attitude of, fuck anybody else.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's like independent contractors. Like, we don't have a code of like a hierarchy type of.
Yeah.
We don't have that shit there. You know, it's just like if you and your crew, that's all you care about.
I'm thinking about it in my head, thinking like Detroit,
Yeah.
like.
You wasn't running into Eminem.
That's what I was saying. That was my question. Yeah, that was what I was
Bro,
saying.
you wasn't running into no Eminems. You know what I mean? You wasn't doing that. You was running into the guys who were
Local,
really
yeah.
in the streets. It wasn't even about, you know what I'm saying, like really succeeding off of music, because we weren't seeing that.
Yeah.
We just were seeing people who was really getting money in the streets from selling drugs, illegal shit, and actually putting their lifestyle on the beat. That's what we was doing. Wasn't all this social media stuff.
Yeah,
So you had to be who you were in the streets.
Gotcha. Yeah, persona, like across the board.
Yeah,
that is who
absolutely.
you were. So you create this persona both before you did your time and after, and now you have this brand that you're actually wearing on your shirt over
Health
there.
and Hustle, baby.
Health and Hustle. Let's
Yeah.
jump into that. When did you create this brand? Yeah, tell us about Health and Hustle.
Well, Health and Hustle came. So, you know, a lot of this correlates to it goes back to before I got locked up. I know I'll be mentioning a lot about me
Yeah.
going to prison and shit
big
because
part
it
of
was
your life.
part of my life. You know what I'm
course.
saying? It was a big part of my life because I went in so young that it became like college to me.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like a fucking street college. Like I said, that certified me, and I learned about health while I was locked up.
Shit. Okay.
So in my first year of being locked up, I met a guy, older guy. He was in, I think he had already did 10 years. And, you know, he would work out. He would run like 5 miles a day. And I was just interested, like, damn, man, how you keep yourself up like this? And, you know, you don't even look your age or nothing. And he broke down the vegan lifestyle to me. And I'm like, damn, you doing that in here? Like, how does that work? How can you sustain yourself, the muscle, the mass, everything without even eating any meat or anything in here? And he just broke it down to me and was like, yo, man, you know, gave me books to research and everything. And I started reading those books and shit. And it was like, I tried it and I stuck with it.
So yeah.
So veganism, that's what I was, plant-based, like that's all it was. And the food in there was horrible anyway. Like the meats, the grade and shit, all that. So it wasn't that hard to get off of. It was just hard to supplement.
So speaking of supplements, let's hear
sure.
about it, because this is a part of the Health and Hustle brand, no?
Okay, yeah, absolutely. This is one of the major parts of Health and Hustle, baby. You know what I'm saying? This is Nature's Flex. All you got to do is go get it. We gonna hit that in the post, whatever you said in post. Okay, this is Health and Hustle coming live to you from Detroit King Tape. This is the brand, and this is Nature Flex right here. This is a 10-day holistic herbal detox. Cleanse your system all the way out with 26 holistic herbs in there. Let's get it, man. Go to the link, healthandhustle.com. Let's get it.
Yeah, appreciate you sharing that here. I actually had the pleasure of giving it a go.
Oh, yeah, you did. You know what? And I appreciate that, too, because a lot of people will take it and then they won't take it. They will get it, like, yeah, man, appreciate it. They'll take one of them. You actually took everything,
I did the whole time,
and you hit me up the whole time you were doing it. So I appreciate that.
Progress reports.
Yeah, you gave me progress reports. I didn't really need that. It was TMI, but at the end of the day, I appreciate it.
Nah, I got you, bro.
Don't hit me from the bathroom no more, Vinny. I'm just letting you know. If I give you a sample of some shit, do not call me from the restroom, all right?
So you got Health and Hustle. What are some of the big picture ideas for the brand as a whole?
Okay, well, first and foremost is to bring awareness, about health, especially in the urban communities. That's why I did it, because we have such a stereotype or a stigma. Yeah. Like in the hoods, there's so many liquor stores and all this shit. It's just the unhealthy, restaurants, everything in the hood. So my thing was like, yo, we really need to cleanse our system. Like, we need to flush our system out because we got so much bullshit. We eating so much bullshit. And we're being taught, like, the wrong thing about health. I'm not a doctor. You know what I'm saying? I'm not any of that. But I have studied enough and done enough trials and tests on myself as well as my family, and health is the key, man. It's to motivate. It's to bring awareness. And actually, heal people, help, cleanse their systems out, because the cleaner your digestive system is, because your blood pulls the nutrients from your digestive tract. So the cleaner your digestive system is, the healthier you are. Health and hustle. Let's go.
I feel like I'm reading
that's simple.
The tape textbook of it. Nah, I'm fucking right.
Yeah, but that's it though. Health and hustle, yeah.
What long term you got? We've spoke about this. What are some of the different media outlets you're looking to promote this brand? You might have mentioned you might want to start a show.
Yeah, absolutely. So right now I'm in the works. I have in the works that I'm doing it's gonna be like a lifestyle show. So it's more of it's gonna be a lifestyle show, and it's more of just me showing my day to day.
Nice.
I'm going to be showing my day-to-day, like me moving around, me eating healthy, me working out, balancing the life with the health and the hustle. I'm just giving you the health side now, but the hustle is the business, and everything else that I have going, any creative business that I'm, putting together. Like, it's just showing you, giving you Detroit King tape and hoping to bring awareness and motivate and inspire some people to live healthier and better.
So you have that show, and I know that you're working on a lot of things at the same time. We have
never too much.
Never too much. Yeah. Nah, that's good. You got teams, man. You're smart, smarter than most of us.
I'm gonna try to be, bro.
You got something called the Hustle Code that you developed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Want to dive into a little bit of that? Like what's
absolutely.
Going on with
So it was an audiobook at first. But then I turned it into an actual hardback. So we're putting a paperback together, so to speak. So we're in the editing process. And so the Hustle Code is, I'm in love with the book. It's part memoir, part manifesto, or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's going to be dope, man. It's really going to give you an insight, into Detroit King Tape's life. And as well, a lot of day-to-day principles that'll help you through a lot of situations, apply to a lot of situations. You feel me?
I had the pleasure of listening to a part of it and reading at least the potential
now,
chapters.
That was the audio book you listened to. Yeah. That's something totally different.
Whatever.
Well, appreciate that. Yeah.
Whatever I heard and whatever I read, because I also read.
No, you read the Hustle Code. Absolutely.
I read all. Yeah, I read all 10 parts that I got access to, and there was. He mentioned a couple things that happened here, like very briefly, but he goes into a little bit deeper there.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Man. I appreciate that, man.
The fact that he's sitting here right now with me today is like amazing. Glad
I had to come out and represent for my guy Vinny over here. You know what I'm saying? It's all love, and that's all it's been, and that's all it's gonna ever be.
That's right. Now take it to the moon.
That's it.
So, we got something on the table over here that I wanted to get into, promote more products. Some of the best product I've actually ever had.
Appreciate that, man.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Here's a tequila brand. It's called Ceen Verde.
Ceen Verde, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shows.
So anyway,
let's get into it.
these are some prototypes right here. So you know what I mean? Like, this is Ceen Verde. This is not the finalized bottle, but at the same time, there's real tequila in here, and we can get busy if you want to.
We've had a couple times.
We had a couple episodes where we turned up with this shit. So, but no, it's Ceen Verde. You know, it's me and a few of my partners. You know, it's a brand that comes out of Jalisco, Mexico. You know, Guadalajara. We got some really good partners over there. They help build a lot of big brands that you don't even know about. So, but we working. So Ceen Verde will be coming live to you. Hopefully, we should be in stores by the end of this year.
I told him.
So make sure y'all check it out. Ceen Verde, let's go, man. It's a really good drink.
It's really good. I had both he has the Reposado, the Blanco, and the Anejo.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's got all three over here.
That's the Reposado right there.
And
Anejo. Let's go.
So we have fun. They're all really good. And you know, it's got palm trees on that logo, so who knows? Maybe there's a partnership going on in the future somewhere.
Absolutely, it is. I see why I said it come from Mexico. You know, but if and let me break this down too, because we're talking about health and hustle. So now I just showed you the hustle side of it, you know. But also, tequila has been proven to be one of the better drinks of drinking the spirits. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a little healthier for you. You feel me? Yeah, it's a little. Yeah, exactly.
Well, I felt healthy drinking that, for sure.
But after you drink that, guess what? There's nothing wrong with going to get you some of that to cleanse your system out. You feel me? So it's the health and the hustle, baby. You got to balance it out. You know.
Where'd you guys come up with the name for it?
Well, it was actually my partner. I have a partner. His name is Green. And so Green, you know, is basically, this was his baby, and he pulled me into the project with him, you know, because we've been so close friends, and, you know, we made a lot of money together and have a lot of history. So it was only right to pull me in, and we've been rocking ever since. It's Ceen Verde. Let's get it.
Nice, bro. Yeah, you also, we were speaking before this started about a potential documentary you might be a part of.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that, what you can say at least.
Yeah, absolutely. So I don't want to say too much, but at the same time, we have a documentary that we're working on. It's the Donald Goins documentary. If you don't know who Donald Goins is actually a great author. He's deceased, you know, and the way his life started, unfolded, and ended is very interesting. So we have to bring light, and he's from Detroit. Yeah. The 50th anniversary of his death is coming up next year. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to bring light to this documentary, and we have a huge company and a celebrity that you all know, a very notable name, and he's getting behind the project. So we'll be releasing it next year.
When we connected, we exchanged Instagrams or whatever.
Yeah.
You're on there every day, like, you know, preaching basically, like, and not in a bad, I don't mean that in a negative way, I mean in a good way. Like, I think a lot of young men, old men should, like, you know, listen to some of the words you're saying, because you speak a lot of inspirational words. Where does that come from? And just tell me, like, where does that stem from?
Well, for a fact, it stems from the actual experiences that I've been through. You know, like, if I had a tenth of the information, you know, shared to me now, when I was younger, if I would have had OG or somebody really giving me the game, which I had pieces of game from different OGs sprinkled on me, but nobody like took me under their wing. I had to go and bump my head, you know what I'm saying, 1,000,000 times to really learn, you know what I'm saying? And that cost me a lot of, you know, ups and downs in life. But at the same time, I just want to share my experiences and hope that somebody else, some of these, the youth or the old, whoever, can pick up something from it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the game ain't limited, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
there we go. Yeah,
the
we
game ain't limited. You know what I'm saying? Like if you can learn from a baby, learn. Like I don't care. Like I'm open like that.
Yeah, no, I know that for a fact. Him and I, we got almost nothing in common, but then everything in common at the same time. So it's cool. It's cool.
What's that you say? What's your saying?
Oh, it is, but it's not. It is, but it isn't.
It is, but it isn't, baby. You know what I'm saying? Let's get
You
it.
work that into a rap.
It is, but it isn't. You know what I'm saying? Remember, Vinny said it. Tell him Vinny sent you.
Yeah, you read it. So
Yeah.
wait, so what's up with the music? Like tell us like what's coming next?
With the music, so I have a few different projects, but I will be mainly releasing music through my audiobooks. So I'm grouping that with the knowledge. Like I feel like at my age, I'm seasoned in the game and like I'm an OG. So it's mandatory that I show growth. Mm-hmm. So I can't get on there talking about the same shit I was talking about 5 or 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I have to switch it up. So I have to show growth. I have to give some motivation, some inspiration, and awareness. The same thing I do on my page. If you follow me at Detroit King Tape, you know that I'm all about, you know what I'm saying, like giving up the free game and sharing whatever information that comes by me, you know, to help people improve. Like self-improvement is the movement. I'm tagging that. Self-improvement is the movement. That's why you see Health and Hustle. Hey, it's a lifestyle, baby. You know what it is.
I love that.
But the music, yeah. So that's what we do. We do a project. Sometimes I'll be ratting this shit, bro.
Yeah,
but guess what?
I'm here for it.
So the music gonna be turned up, man. Like I got so much unreleased music, and man, projects will be coming. So just pay attention because that's my first passion, my first love, and that's what people know me for.
Yeah. So I love all this music. I love the presentation of how you're gonna deliver it because not a lot of people think about it in that type of way.
Right.
You mentioned the OGs and the who you've worked with, who you want to work with. What advice do you give to some younger guys that I don't know might be heading down similar ways? Like what advice do you give to younger guys out there?
I'm gonna tell you like a old school guy. This was an old white guy that I was in my Fed bit, my first year of my Fed bit. And, 7 years and 3 months. I was supposed to plea out to 18 months with the state. And they have what they call selective prosecution. And I was 19. Mm-hmm. And the feds came and picked up my case. So that means they indicted me. Wow. They picked me up from the county jail. And they didn't give me the plea deal for 18 months. They gave me a plea deal for actually it was 10 years at first. Shit. Then they dropped it, and I'm like, yo, this is my first offense ever. Like, y'all can't be serious. So what they're doing that with, in the urban neighborhoods. And this shit was bad. You know what I mean? Like if they catch you out in fucking rural areas, like they were giving the the urban kids, like, because they had the factories, they giving harsher sentences because they had the crack law. The crack law was from 100 to 1. So you can have 1 gram of crack is equivalent to 100 grams of cocaine. So This was the disparity. Bill Clinton signed that into 1994. The crack law, that's what it was called. So it put so many people in jail for 10 and 20 years for fucking small amounts of drugs. So that was the huge disparity. So anyway, I wind up getting that time, and I'm always off topic, but so it's coming full circle. So anyway, so I'm talking to this old school white guy, and I'm like, yo, and I think he had been in there like 16, 17 years or some shit. And I'm talking to him. I would always try to get game from the old school guys. Yeah. And I'm talking to him, and I'm like, yo, like, man, how the fuck you get through this time? I'm trying to do this shit day by day. And he was like, listen, bro, drink a lot of water and walk slow. He told me to drink a lot of water and walk slow. And back then I was like, the fuck do that mean? You know what I mean? But at the same time, that's the advice I would give these youngsters right now. Drink a lot of water and walk slow. And that actually means slow the fuck down. You know what I mean? Like, have some patience, and you got 2 ears for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Listen. And let me think. My biggest thing that I can tell y'all is this right here. Before you make that move, see if that shit is gonna benefit you for real. Like to make $100,000 to ball for fucking 6 months or a year and wind up spending 20 years of your life in prison, that ain't worth it. You could have worked at Walmart. Let's go.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you.
You
That's
feel me?
some wise words.
Yeah.
If someone's
It ain't worth it.
been there and everywhere.
Absolutely. If it ain't worth it, it ain't worth it.
I appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hop into a little rapid fire section. We'll get rocking with that.
Let's go. You want me to spit some bars?
You can go
don't
for it.
fuck
You can
around
go
now.
for it. Yeah,
Taping Vinny live in the booth. Fuck around and see us outside of the coop. Don't fuck around and look wrong. We'll shoot. What up, though? You know it's live and direct. Detroit King Tape, man, on here with Vinny. Tell him Vinny sent you. Let's get it.
Yeah, we're over with that.
Top, dog.
Before that,
You know.
bring that. My man, some quicker questions, bro. I need that energy, man. Do you? How do we go from this?
Yeah.
But do you have your own favorite movie that you watch?
I would say one of the favorites, and check that out. We got a movie coming. We got a movie coming out called Billion Pesos. Me and my guy Alex the Greek. Follow him on Instagram, Alex the Greek. But it's called Billion Pesos, and
Billion Pesos.
it's kind of like, we don't like to say this, but if you like, I'm a huge fan of Usual Suspects.
Yeah.
That's one of the best movies ever. You know what I'm saying? So guess what? It'd be my first film that I'm actually acting in. I got a role in that, and I'm behind the scenes, helping produce and everything. So Billion Pesos, check that out. Usual Suspects, yes.
That can't be stopped.
And Saving Private Ryan.
That's what it is.
I love Westerns, like all the good, the bad, and the ugly. Saving Private Ryan, Usual Suspects, and Heat. Damn, I could go down a day. I could go down gangster shit, man. That's it. I love the real shit. You know what I'm saying? America loves gangsters. Yeah.
Those are in mine too.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you have a favorite music genre that's not rap?
Yeah, you know what? I was just listening to it today. Easy listening.
Can you describe that a little bit for us?
Oh my God, easy listening. I love the soft pianos.
Oh,
you know
nice.
what I'm saying? Strings. And I came up with a creative idea. I can't even reveal it.
All right,
But I came up with an idea today that's going to be amazing, and I'm going to put
talk
you
about
on
it after.
it. It's another project. Fuck, we got $100. Let's go, yeah.
Do you have your favorite meal? Like what we like to eat? What's your go-to in this vegan lifestyle?
You know what's my favorite meal?
Yeah.
Watermelon.
Nice. Yeah, I
Straight up.
got some here for you.
Yeah, oh,
No,
please.
yeah,
No,
no.
serious. I'll
Not
take you
enough,
up on
but
some of
enough.
that. Yeah, watermelon.
Yeah.
Favorite meal.
Cool.
That's a meal for me. Like, it's packed with all type of minerals and everything. Yeah, perfect.
What's your zodiac sign?
Taurus, the bull, Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
It's my birthday, Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, no doubt. Good to know.
But I never
Tequila.
tequila. I always turn up on Cinco de Mayo, but I never celebrated my birthday. I never had a birthday party.
Got you, no doubt.
You know,
Yeah,
I don't understand. I asked my mother, like, why? She like, yeah, it's life.
Oh no! Yeah. Congrats. You're welcome. You're welcome. Blow this.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite sports team?
Detroit, man. Come on, man.
I don't
Detroit
know.
Pistons, man.
Pistons,
You know what I'm saying? / LA Lakers. That's why I'm Detroit and I'm out here. You know what I mean? Like Kobe. I would just say player. Fuck that. Kobe, I loved Kobe.
Cool.
I loved his whole movement, everything about him. The Mamba was the guy, man. Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Kobe, man.
Someone from history you'd love to have dinner with.
Someone from history that I would love to have dinner with. Damn, that's deep. Dick Gregory.
Dope.
Yeah,
Hey,
Dick Gregory.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
So we're gonna close out here. I'm gonna let Tape explain what he's got going on next. There's a lot of it, and well, how can the people connect with you?
Y'all can connect with me at Detroit King Tape. You know what I'm saying? Follow me, all things health and hustle. You know what I'm saying? If you Google that, you can go to the site, healthandhustle.com. You know, hey, it's popping. Hey, I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with me, rock with me. I have plenty of insight, motivation, inspiration. Hopefully you can get something from me. If not, guess what? Keep looking.
There's something
Because guess what? We're going to have plenty of motherfucking tequila on the floor for y'all,
do
Ceen
it,
Verde. And guess what?
Ceen Verde.
And flush your system out with the detox, baby. You know what I'm saying? It's all love. Let's get it.
Appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Thanks for coming out, man. Thanks for everything.
Sure. Hey, fuck with it. Vinny is the man. Let's go.
Appreciate you, Tape.
Yeah.
Thanks for everything.
Appreciate you, man.